Hello everyone, I'm just going to do a quick unboxing of the distance learning online kit that I ordered from BJU Press this week. I ordered on Tuesday, it is Friday, and it came today, so you can't really beat their shipping. I just ordered one subject kit and I ordered with books. You can get the kits without the books. However, I noticed that it's only like a $20 savings. In this case, it was only a $5 savings. So I just decided to get all the books that came with it, and I'm so glad I did. I'm going to show you what's inside here. Again, I just ordered one course this year to use with my son, but I have used it before. I have used a full grade kit before. On top of your package, you will get a getting started guide. I really recommend that you go through this with plenty of time before your school year starts. There is a how-to guide, getting started. There are videos, lots and lots of video tutorials about how to use the online interface, and I really recommend that you go through this. There is also a video lesson guide. This is kind of like your lesson plan. Just think of this as your lesson plan for each day, and I will go through that in a minute. I got, like I said, this all came together as a kit, and it would have only saved me $5 if I said I just want the lessons online. So I said, no, I'll take all the books for $5 more. Tests and test answer keys. We probably won't use those for Bible, but it is just another way to kind of review the material. Student handouts. These are used for the enrichment activities that are assigned in the course. These are the student materials. I'll flip through it in a minute. Let me get the box out of here. And these are, or this is the student work text. Let me get the box out of there. Okay, so this is the student work text. I'll go through that first since I have it here, and I'll try and zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, so I'm not going to show this too much, only because, it is copyrighted and there are samples online. So I'm just going to try and show you basically how much you would see online, but I'll kind of explain a little bit how we're going to use it as I flip through. So the way that I envision using Bible Truths 1 with my children is to sit down and watch the video, and then if there is an enrichment activity, we could do that either while the video is going or perhaps right after. And then I will come to this book, the work text, after the video is over, and then just kind of verbally go through this with my son. And my daughter will probably want to color the picture. My son probably won't. So that's why I know I'll be okay with just one book. But I just plan to go through this verbally. It's very high color, very high interest. So I think my children will enjoy seeing this to kind of reinforce what we learn in the video. So there's the work text. From time to time, you will be building a chart or a timeline of creation. And these are very high quality, thicker than normal cardstock. These are like bulletin board thickness material that you just punch out. So these are all kind of are they pre? Oh no, they're not. I'm gonna have to cut them with scissors. But these are a wonderful addition that I did not know came with it. I thought just the work text came with it. So I was very happy to get these. We are gonna put these up on the wall next to the TV where we watch our lesson. And then these, well, let me show you these first. These are the tests and test answer key. Again, I don't plan to really use the tests, like give it to my son, have him sit down and take a test, but I probably will, again, do it orally, just answer, ask and answer questions, that sort of thing with the tests. But I'm glad I have them because sometimes I have trouble on the spot thinking of discussion questions. Now, the next two things I'm going to try and talk together here. Well, I guess I'll just do this one first. This is the video lesson guide, and I mentioned that this is kind of like your plan for the day. And inside you will see, it tells you for the first day, oh, I'm sorry, I'm off screen there. For the first day, let me see if I can make it a little closer so you can see. Okay, so for the first day, you're gonna watch video 1. They tell you what the video is about, and they tell you what materials you're gonna need. So this SMP, that stands for Student Materials Packet. That's this up here. That's, oops, well, that's really zoomed in, sorry. That's that packet there. And then as it goes down here, you see you just need basic school supplies, things like that. It tells you what page in the work text that you'll do and any assignment to complete. You'll see it references over here some instructions for you as the parent, and there's a Mom's Minutes video that you can watch right from your parent login to kind of let you know what they're going to discuss for the day. I watched those. I know a lot of moms will say they started watching it and then they stopped. I found those helpful because if there was going to be a really involved activity, I wanted to know, and sometimes by the time, you really couldn't tell by what this said how involved a certain activity or whatever was going to be. So sometimes the teacher would say, you might want to have such and such done before you turn the video on. So I found those Mom's Minutes videos incredibly helpful, and they're less than 5 minutes, and so I recommend that you watch those. I'm going to flip over here to here. You see where it says handout under enrichment activity? Wherever it says handout, those are in here, okay? Those come pre-printed out for you, and I'm going to zoom back out because that's really close in there. These come pre-printed with your purchase, even if you don't include books. If you just say videos only, you still get the student handouts pre-printed for you. And that just saves you from having to go in to your parent portal page and print out these handouts. If for whatever reason, you know, this becomes ripped or damaged or something, you can print all of these pages out from your parent portal. So there's that option. I just like having them all done up ahead of time because then I can organize. Now I am going to show you just real briefly how I organize. I'm going to see if I can zoom all the way back out. I'm going to show you how I organized. I did a video 2 years ago, and a lot of you have watched it and given me a lot of feedback about it, and I'm glad it's been helpful. Although I will tell you that we ended up not really sticking with the binder method. I had a 4-inch thick binder, and I put all of the handouts and work text pages and activities, everything in order by week of when I planned to use it. So if you're interested, if that seems kind of interesting to you, go and find that video. But I ended up not liking it. I did it for about 3 months, and what I found was this actually worked a lot better. These are just stackable trays I got at Dollar Tree, and I could stack 4 of them. I found that any more than 4 wasn't very sturdy, but I could stack 4 of these, and you could see they hold pretty much the whole subject. The only thing I don't have in there is the tests. That's the only thing I don't have in there. But they could even easily fit. And what I found was easier was to have the video guide on top with the handouts, and of course I would have unwrapped them from the plastic wrap, have the handouts underneath, and then the work text on the bottom. And what I would do every day is just open up this guide. I have a paper clip here. I'd see what we need. If we needed a sheet, I just would reach under and pull it out because it would be the next one on top. And then I would look, okay, what work text page do we need? And then I'd reach under here and pull the work text out, get the page, and slide it back in. That was a lot easier for me than using the binder, because with the binder, what I found is when I had pre-sorted and spent all that time organizing, when we worked ahead or fell behind in certain things, then you had papers that were in 1 week and you were actually a week ahead in this subject and you were a couple weeks behind in that subject, and it just didn't work out for us. So I think that system could work really well if you just do, you know, the same every single day. But if you tend to, you know, do extra on one day and maybe not as much on another, it can kind of get you off track, and it was kind of frustrating. So we didn't do that. This actually worked a lot better. The other way you could do it, and I kind of do it this way as well. I don't know if this is too, I have to kind of lay this down. These magazine boxes are, let me see, I could zoom up a little bit there. These magazine boxes, they're all cardboard. They're like banker's boxes, and I got these on Amazon, I think like a 6-pack, I think for $20. So it was very affordable. I found like all that IKEA storage, while it was very nice and it looked very nice for a homeschool room, it was too expensive for us, and we don't have an IKEA anywhere near us, and so the shipping was outlandish, so we didn't do it. But I found that I could create my own work boxes by just putting all the material in this type of a container. If this isn't really, you know, if you don't think this is going to work, or if you purchase the teacher's editions, I don't think they would fit in here, so you would need something bigger to hold the teacher's editions. So I actually got these for this year and just stacked these up along my shelf, and they're kind of like their own little work boxes. So that's how I now organize my distance learning subjects. When I get them, I just do it like video guide, handouts, work text, and then I just pull, you know. And you could even, if you really wanted to, you could tear apart your work text, but I'm always afraid of loose pages hanging around, so I probably would leave that together. But that's what I do, and I find it very helpful. I don't know if that was clear. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. I do suggest, again, that if you're going to go with BJU Press materials, that you contact a Homeworks by Precept consultant. Again, I am not one. I don't benefit in any way by telling you that, but they can give you free shipping anytime that you order, and they will, as homeschool moms, they will let you know the best way to use the material and the best time to purchase. So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions down below.